Hello, welcome to November's vlog. It is the 3rd of November today. It's quite late in the day actually now. I've been doing a bit of tidying up, went on a bit of a walk with the little one, and now I am currently about to make some dinner when Jamie gets home from work. Like a nice red Thai veggie laksa type thing. But yeah, we're into the month of November now. Not long to the end of the year. It's definitely starting to feel kind of a bit more autumn, winter like outside. And yeah. But yes, I need to do lunch as well actually for tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a couscous salad, chickpea couscous salad for our lunches, and then yeah, make the red Thai veggie laksa type thing now. So yeah, we haven't got too much planned for November. So I don't know what will be involved in this vlog, but I hope you enjoy, and yeah, stay tuned. Actually, whilst I've got you, I might just quickly talk through what I do for like our veggie laksa type thing. So I just get a bunch of yeah, is that right, Baba? A bunch of vegetables. I tend to go for like stir fry type vegetables. So we've got some chili, spring onions, sweet corn, tender stem and mange tout. So I'll just pop that into just a pan like this, let it cook for a bit. I'll add some Thai paste, green or red, we mix it up. I've done green for the last 2 weeks, so we're going to go red this time. I do tend to put the whole pot in just to get quite flavoursome, because we are turning it into a bit of a soupy type dish, so I just feel like the whole pot is kind of needed. So I'll do that, cook it in the veg for a bit, then I'll add the coconut milk, and I will use the whole thing. And then to turn it a bit more soupy, I use some veg stock in there, and then we add noodles. The noodles we've only started recently using these noodles. They're from Aldi, the fine egg noodles. They serve 3, so you get 3 long strips like this. So the first time I used these, I did 2 of these, so 1 each for Jamie and I, and actually it was way too much, so we find 1 of these in half is good for both of us. So we've got like another 2 portions, then we can use it at a later date. So depending on obviously how many you're making dinner for, this is actually pretty good, because like I said, it doesn't look like a lot there. When you actually cook it up, it's quite a lot of noodles, and you don't want it to be a lot of noodles because it's meant to be more of a soupy dish. So yeah, so a bit easy peasy, just cook it all in a pan so it's quite nice and hot. Veggies cook slightly, although I like a bit of a crunch with like my sweet corn and stuff still. And yeah, really super easy and really tasty dish for kind of colder months as well. Hello, back in the kitchen again. I am about to make some chocolate brownies. Jamie's parents are coming over tomorrow. I'm going for a walk first, and then yeah, they're coming here for some lunch. So I thought I'd make some brownies. Had a nice morning walk, did the food shop. We usually do the food shop on a Saturday morning, but because obviously we're meeting them early to go for a walk and then they're coming here, it made sense for me to do shopping this morning. Little one is napping, which is good, although she's been napping for an hour, so she could wake up whilst I do that, but that's okay. So yeah, so I thought I'd make some chocolate brownies. Or are you waking up? Or are you just having a stretch? Who knows? Anyway, I actually need to tidy up the kitchen first for a bit, and then yeah, make these chocolate brownies. I make the BBC Good Food chocolate brownies. I find BBC Good Food never lets me down with recipes, especially baking recipes. So yeah, quick tidy of the kitchen because my breakfast stuff is still out, and then I'll make myself some brownies. Okay, I've got my dark chocolate and my butter melting in there, and then I've had to get a bit creative with what I actually make the brownie in, or mix the brownie mixture in. So I'm having to use a saucepan because our actual mixing bowl is currently got pizza dough rising in it. Because Jamie made some this morning quickly before he went to work, and then I've kind of kneaded it and put it back in the fridge. Because tomorrow's actually meant to be dry weather, and when it's dry at the weekend, we try and make the most of our pizza oven as much as we can. Even if we don't sit outside, we make the most of it, because it does taste so good in the pizza oven. We make pizzas in the oven, in just the regular oven. It just doesn't taste as good. I think it's the pellets, it makes it a bit smokier. Plus it takes 3 minutes per pizza, which is really handy. So we thought, let's do some pizzas tomorrow. It's nice, it's quick, it's easy. So yeah, so our mixing bowl has currently got pizza dough in it. When I went food shopping this morning in Aldi, I did see if there was another like mixing bowl in the middle aisle, but I couldn't see one. It's all full of Christmas decorations and stuff at the moment. So yeah, as I'm not going to use the electric whisk, I'm just going to hand mix it all. That saucepan should be fine. But yeah, I had to get a little bit creative this morning. Okay, it's a bit later in the week. Apologies, there's not been much vlogging this month. I'm actually thinking of mixing up the vlog next month for those who do enjoy the vlogs, because I think it's becoming a little bit harder for me to post, do little vlogs here and there with the little one, because she's doing less naps now, and I think especially when it comes to January, when I'm potentially going back to work, it's going to be even more difficult, because all the evenings and weekends I'm just going to want to spend with her and Jamie, and obviously we don't want to film her at all. So I'm thinking of December testing this out and doing like mini vlogs, so just using YouTube Shorts and vlogging. Obviously I can only do 3 minutes, so it would be like a day per YouTube Short. I'm not going to do it daily, but I just thought maybe that might be a slightly better way of doing mini vlogs for those who still like the vlogs. Just as and when I'm doing something that I think would be fun to film, I can do it as a short and upload it that way. Yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to do that in December. You have to let me know your feedback on that one. But I just think potentially it might be the easier route with filming around the little one. Anyway, I'm about to do the weekly shopping list. I'm doing a bit a day early because tomorrow I've got an appointment and my parents come over to look after Evelyn whilst I'm there, and then they're going to stay for lunch and stuff, so I thought I'd just do it a day early. Probably just going to do the same things that I usually do, but we've got to that time now where we are going to be weaning. So this weekend we're going to start the weaning process. So my mum very kindly gave me these books, they're Annabelle Carmel ones, so I'm going to go through and just kind of get a few ideas. I think the first week is just a little bit at lunchtime, and it's a very small amount, so it's not going to be a lot, but yeah, just to get some ideas. And actually I was reading this the other day, and it kind of gives you like, it's like a kind of guide if you were struggling or weren't sure. And what I do like, is this the right one? First taste is, yeah, so obviously you got a week planner. So first week it's just kind of the lunch times, and it's kind of does first taste combined with purees, and then it does like a 2 to 3 week idea where you have kind of breakfast and lunch, and then week 4 it suggests doing breakfast and dinner. And then the second stages is like doing breakfast, lunch and dinner. What I liked about this is it gives you the planners, but also gives like a vegetarian option. So Jamie and I are vegetarians, if you didn't know, and that's probably how we're going to raise her. And I like the tips and tricks in here if you are going to raise them on a vegetarian diet or a vegan diet, whatever it may be, like the key things to make sure to get enough of. And I think the key thing, regardless of what you do, is iron, because apparently 6 months is when the iron stores drop. But I really like this food. Like I said, I like the little planners it's got a whole bunch of different recipes in here, which I think is fun. I think this one's the older one, and then this one's got a slightly more up-to-date one, so this has kind of got more of the information in, and yeah, this is a bit more up-to-date recipes. And what I like in here as well is, where is it, the exact size you kind of want to give with like the batons or the sizes you slice things into, which I think is really handy. Quite tasty sounding things in here, which I'd kind of happily eat myself, to be honest. Hello, it's now Tuesday the 18th, I think. yeah. I'm gonna have another bit of a baking session. I really want to make some shortbread. I've never made shortbread before, and I thought it'd be much harder than it is, but it looks quite simple and only 3 ingredients. So I thought I'm gonna spend the morning doing that, and then I'm going to probably put some makeup on afterwards, and maybe go for a walk later, do a bit of reading with the little one. So yeah, if you want to see me attempt to make shortbread for the first time, then please keep watching. Okay, it's a bit later now, my face is on. Yeah, these are, I've just tasted the shortbread. It's okay. It's not great. But it's definitely one I can keep trying because it's a really simple recipe, so it's obviously, maybe I didn't follow it right, maybe it wasn't in the fridge long enough, I don't really know. But hey, it's something for Jamie and I to enjoy over the next few days, so that is that. I really want to quickly show you something, what I think is quite fun and exciting. So as you know, Jamie and I enjoy our vinyls and collecting them and listening to them. I've actually got a few recently. He's picked up like a Stereophonics one, and I've picked up an Olivia Dean one recently. But I didn't realise they had this in vinyl, and with the festive season coming up, I had to get it, and I'm hoping the little one will love it when she watches the film as well. And what I'm really excited about is they've added the song that they removed from the DVD version and the online version that you can watch on, I'm guessing, Disney Plus and stuff. It's one of my favourite childhood Christmas movies. I love the songs in it, and I saw it on vinyl version. I was like, okay, I'll get it. And it's the Muppets Christmas Carol. Sad, I know, but I do love this, and I'm very excited to listen to it in December. And like I said, When Love Is Gone is the song they remove from the updated versions of this film, which I think's a mistake, because I feel that song is why Scrooge is the way he is. Well, in this particular film anyway. They have it in here, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, I saw it and I said to James, like, can I please buy it? And he was like, oh, absolutely. So, and there we go. Hello, apologies, this vlog really hasn't gone to plan at all. It's the 26th today, and I thought I'd just wrap it up and just be a bit of a mini one this month. So I thought I'd finish on books like I have been for the last few months. So one of the books I don't have with me is The Crash, Freedom McFadden. It was the last of the Freedom McFadden books that I had to read. It was my mum's, so I've given it back to her. That was actually pretty good. It went in a different direction to I thought it was going to go, which I thought was really great. Then I also read An Eye for an Eye. That was very good, 5 stars. A lot of short chapters, but it's because it's following multiple characters, so it takes a little while to kind of remember who's who, but it all kind of relates to each other, and I just thought it was a really good book, and I didn't see what was coming at the end, so enjoyed that one a lot. And then I read Geneva by Richard Armitage, nice short one, and that was also a really good read, and a lot of interesting twists as well along the way with that one. So again, I'd probably give that a 4.5, 5. So definitely would highly recommend these 2 books if you haven't read them. I have started another one, but I'll probably update you in December with that one. Obviously, talking in December, like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna test out doing mini vlogs instead of a main vlog. Just 'cause I think moving forward it might be slightly easier with the little one getting older, me going back to work. It might just work out slightly better. So I hope you enjoyed those, and make sure you give me make sure you give feedback on those. I've actually filmed all of December's main videos, so all those looks have been filmed, ready to go. The little one's been really good at napping, so I take the opportunity when she naps to play with makeup. That way I don't feel too guilty about it, and when she's awake I can be fully there with her. So they're all filmed, but should you want to see anything in December, I can definitely do bonus videos. So yeah, I've currently got 2 main videos every week, so Thursday and Sunday. like it is at the moment, ready to go. And then I'll just do mini makeups and mini vlogs in between, plus the calendar unboxing, which will be every morning at 10 o'clock. That I've already filmed, just so it's ready to go. If you follow me on Instagram, apologies, you will get, because I'm not posting the advent calendar unboxing on Instagram, just kind of on YouTube and TikTok. If you do follow me on Instagram, there will be spoilers, because obviously I wanted to make sure I give these products a good test, so I can do like a roundup at the end of December with the calendar. So I'm kind of filming looks on Instagram using them, and other products as well, but so you will get spoilers of what was in the calendar, but I'm not really talking about the products, it's just creating a look. So if you want my first impressions and feedback, then obviously they'll be on YouTube, and then at the end of December the roundup of what I thought of all the products from the advent calendar. So yes, so that's it, that is November's vlog. I really do apologise. December will be very full on with videos, which I hope you enjoy, and hopefully that will give you plenty to watch, potentially going into January as well, because January is my first, kind of towards the end, I go back to work, only part-time to begin with, so I don't know how it's going to be with filming and obviously looking after the little one. So there'll be, in case there isn't too much going up in January, hopefully be quite a backlog from December to enjoy. Yeah, I hope you have a lovely last month of the year, and thank you for all your support, and thank you for all your lovely comments that you leave on videos and stuff. And yeah, this wraps up November's very short vlog, but I still hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in December.